I wish I had more money. I bet you've said this to yourself during the past few days. But what's a big reason this thought happens? Are you not making enough money at work? Are you taking too many vacations? A big reason is that you live in a consumer nation and you buy way too many dumb things you don't need. So I'm here to tell you why. 5 years ago, my internet stopped working, so I had to go to Walmart to get a new modem. When the internet goes out, you go to whichever big box store is closest. If McDonald's sold modems, I would have gone there to buy one, along with a Big Mac and a large sweet tea. The trick to Walmart is to always check out at the back register in electronics, because there's usually no line. Well, this particular day, there was a line. As I stood in line, a younger couple pulled their cart up to wait. So obviously I started examining their cart to pass the time. They had a ton of those $5 DVDs, a bunch of kid clothes, cleaning products, some decorations, and a bunch of other organizer type things, right? Looking at the cart, my thought was, oh, they must be moving into a new place. I get up to the counter, denied that bogus warranty they always ask you about, and then I took the modem and started walking towards the front door. As I'm walking, I look up and down the aisles. We all do this, I'm sure. And as I'm looking, I keep seeing full cart after full cart. In each cart, I keep seeing the same crap. Kitchen utensils, decorations, organizers, TVs, and then more random stuff. My thought each time was, oh, they must be moving into a new place. That's what each cart looked like. It looked as if everyone was moving somewhere new and needed all those new things. As soon as I got out the door into my car, it hit me. People just buy dumb shit. I tried to be nice initially by giving everyone the benefit of the doubt that they were moving. I tried not to be overly judgmental, but when you see the same thing over and over, you can't ignore it. We are constantly buying things we don't need and are filling carts to the point that we could fill an entire 2,000 square foot house and still have more stuff left over for a storage unit. I don't want this to be too much of a rant. This is kind of a rant. Now let's try to understand the question of why you and everyone else keeps buying dumb things. Back in 2012, I worked in market research, and over the past 2 years, I've been helping businesses with their online marketing. What businesses have to do is reach a point of trust. People inherently want to trust businesses. When you buy something, whether it's a cup of coffee or a new car, you trust that the parties involved are honest and trustworthy. That's the first key. The simplest way to understand why you buy dumb things is that first, you have to intake some type of information. This could be in the form of writing, reading, hearing, whatever. Once you intake this info, you then apply it to your own circumstances in your head. It's like you experiment with the knowledge you've just gained. For example, you hear an ad on the radio for a new sandwich at Chick-fil-A, so you subconsciously start asking yourself, am I hungry? Eventually you will say to yourself, hey, I'm hungry. Then there's an entire list of thoughts that occur, and Chick-fil-A will most likely be part of that process because you trust them. Unless you aren't a fan of chicken sandwiches, or maybe you don't trust them because their service is so good that it's unbelievable for a fast food restaurant. What has to happen is engagement. In marketing, we always talk about engagement because this builds trust. People go from a cold customer who doesn't know they have a need or a problem to a hot consumer who wants to buy a product or service or that new Chick-fil-A sandwich. It's even easier nowadays because businesses offer free items online, which really adds trust and engagement quickly because you have nothing to lose. Knowing that businesses can psychologically persuade you into buying their products is a huge piece to why you keep buying things you don't need. Honestly, it's the main reason. Another reason would be our competitive nature to outdo one another by buying fancier cars and clothes. Buying things also makes us feel better, so it's a sense of escape for some people. And let's not forget that people also buy nice things as a status signal in an attempt to attract or keep a mate. Similar to what peacocks do with their bright feathers, which is why status signaling is also considered peacocking. Either way, to stop this madness of spending all your money on crap, you need to become more self-aware of your decisions, stick to a budget, or just ask for help. Simply choosing an option is better than doing nothing and continuing to constantly wish you had more money in your pockets. Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to stay updated on the latest, but more importantly, to stay updated on YouTube, press the subscribe button below.